Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review The Crow. And this remake or new adaptation of James O'Barr's comic book series that previously was made into a film in the 90s, which infamously was the set where Bruce Lee's son, Jason Lee, passed away because of an unfortunate incident with a firearm on set. And this film unfortunately lives in the shadow of not only that film as a film, which is very much a cult classic and has built up such a beloved fan base for its style and for Jason Lee, but also like the infamy of what that filmmaking experience has put a dark shadow over Hollywood. And a very interesting choice to try to remake The Crow, and in 2024, Bill Skarsgård, so hot right now, is our main character and turns into the Crow after he dies and he's trying to get revenge and save the soul of his beloved, Shelly, played by FKA Twigs. And this film, from the second the trailer dropped, it just did not look like this was going to hit the same kind of stride. And director Rupert Sanders, I feel like, struggles to consistently give this film identity. Because the credits, a couple inspired shots sprinkled throughout this film, there's some visual flair there. But then the rest of the time, this is this grayscale, ugly looking film that just feels like it doesn't really deliver artistically in what it's trying to attempt to do. Narratively, this film is very basic. It has a very basic idea of two lovers die, and then, guy turns into a ghost thing, and then tries to try to save the soul of his loved one. And I don't feel like this film does anything fresh or interesting with this story, which, if you're gonna remake something, you have to find something to make this feel worthwhile on its own. And this film really struggles to accomplish that in any considerable way. And to be honest, this film is an hour and 51 minutes, and it feels it, because there's so many moments that drag. There's some nice moments between Bill Skarsgård and FK Twigs. They have, not a lot of great material or dialogue to work with, but, they have some spark there between them. They're both very attractive people, but, like, it never really feels like you get that weight of, like, this spirit of vengeance is fighting for the soul of his loved one. And then, especially The Crow, like, you have the whole over-expositioned explanation of what this entity is. And I feel like a lot of the time Bill Skarsgård just feels like some goth that they ripped out of 2004 instead of this ghostly visage that he's supposed to be. You never really feel the weight of what Eric, our main character, has turned into. And that loses a lot of the mystique of what this film is trying to do. And I feel like it just tries to make it up with, like, this is rated R, this has really bloody violence. And sure, it has that. And there's some visceral moments, but it's over-edited. The action is not very interesting. It just has extremely bloody gore at the end of it, and you're just like, oh my god! But realistically, as you watch this film, it just feels like it's going through the motions. It just doesn't have what clicks about that original adaptation of The Crow that makes it so beloved. This just feels like a half-hearted, blah attempt at reworking this story and kind of misses the point of what made that one from the 90s so engaging and interesting in the ways that it is. This film really does not put that effort in enough to really capitalize on that. But those are my thoughts on The Crow. Let me know what you think. Let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.